Oh man, it's my favorite time of the week. I get to open up another mainstream mystery box and show you what's inside. So let's get into it. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them. All for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. Now, on this channel, I do comic book reviews, unboxings, hauls, tutorials, all of the above, anything you can think of. So if you're interested in comic book related content, you've reached the right spot. So you need to hit that subscribe button, then hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever new videos go live. Now this is the latest installment in the series I like to call What Could Be in the Box. This is a series that I do in partnership with Mainstream Comics. So shout out to Mainstream Comics and Mystery Dave for sponsoring today's video. Now, Mainstream Comics is a mystery box company based in Las Vegas, Nevada. They are the best mystery box on the market for my dollar because they're the only mystery box with a theme. Now, I've been telling you guys about these boxes for months, so instead of me just going on this long rant about what comes in these boxes and so on and so forth, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. But before I do that, I do want to let you know that you should stick around to the end for a 20% discount code off your first order. But let's go ahead and get into the box, shall we? All right. I feel kind of exposed. Like, yeah, I do wear denim jackets and shorts, right? Like, I'm allowed. This is a Zoom call. I'm joking. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump inside this mainstream mystery box. I love opening these up every week. And, sheesh, I'm going to, like, cut myself. Let me be careful. Hold on. Let me not try to talk and do this at the same time. I should have used a different knife. But anyway, so every single week, mainstream mystery boxes come out, and they come in these beautiful flat rate priority mail envelopes just to make sure that they get to you quickly. And they come inside a Gemini mailer to make sure they get to you safely. How awesome is that? So, love the team at Mainstream Mystery Boxes or Mainstream Comics for that. And I'm going to go ahead and cut into this thing. I always got to do that thing where I cut the video up because somehow my address always ends up right on the screen. So let me fix that and then we'll get back to the contents of the box. All right, so here we are. We're inside the Mainstream Mystery Box. And the first thing we got on top is the golden ticket. And what is that? Well, it's our ticket to the Golden Ducky reveal show going down on Facebook Live Wednesday night, May 26th, and it's happening at 9:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Super dope. So I got on the screen right now like what prizes you might win. There's a Lobo #1 in the CGC 96. There's an Astonishing Tales #26, I believe. But that's the first or second appearance of Deathlock, the Demolisher. We got Robin #1, the CBCS 98. We got this King in Black #1 Stormbreakers variant. Love that cover. We got Silver Surfer going in CGC 8.5. There's just, or excuse me, CBCS 8.5. A lot of really, really dope covers. And I'm just really excited about it. So hope to see you guys live on the Mystery Wheel Reveal show. But enough of that. Let's reveal what's in this box, why don't we? So before I do that, or as I'm doing that, I'll put on the screen. First, let me show you this art print so you got something to look at. Love this. This is signed by Frank Kadar. I love this piece. But anyway, every Mainstream Mystery Box does come with some things, right? Every box comes with a #1 comic, a variant cover comic, a premium artist cover, a new release book, a flashback book, a reader comic, which is something from the 70s, 80s, or 90s, kind of picked at random. And some people may even get a Lucky Ducky, which could be a trade paperback. It could be a premium artist cover or a retailer exclusive. You never know what it's going to be, but it's something to get that value up. And it's something to make you feel all warm and fuzzy and special inside because you got something no one else got. Another thing that comes in each Mainstream Mystery Box is an art print. So most of you guys are going to end up with this 1 out of 250 print by Ben Ruzicka featuring Lobo in the Run the Jewels pose. I love it. I love this print. Like, Ben Ruzika knows how much I love this print because I keep saying it in every video. But anyway, so everyone who orders a mainstream mystery box this month will get one of these prints. But heads up, this is the last week to order it. So if you want this print, the only way to get it is to order a box. And if you're a mainstream OG, which means you've placed 10 or more orders in the past, then you also get a print. But this is the mainstream OG exclusive print, which is signed in beautiful gold ink by Frank Kadar. And this is also Lobo, of course. That Bastich, the galaxy's favorite Bastich. So that's very dope. But now that I've told you what comes in the boxes, let's go ahead and flip them over and see what I got this week. All right. My new release book for the week is Spawn issue 317. Love this cover. I mean, when you hear Spawn, all you really think about is capes, right? And there's plenty of cape in this issue. Look how little Spawn is, and look how much cape there is. That's just dope. Gotta love that. And let's see. All right, we got our variant cover for the week. Really cool. This is X-Men number 18. We got Laura X-23 with 2 coyotes. Very cool. And this is obviously done by the ultra-talented Peach Momoko. And next up, we got our number 1 comic for the week. This is Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, #1, a nice anthology series. You know, it's pretty, you know, it's the theme. Like, everybody's got like a color series. Like, there's Batman, Black and White, Superman, Red and Blue, and now we got Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. And so all the art is just like black and white, except for when there's red. And the red just pops, doesn't it? So that's very dope. Shout out to Mainstream Comics for sending that over. Let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, our variant cover, or excuse me, our premium artist cover. This is Wolverine number 10. This is the Adam Kubert variant done in the style of his father, Joe Kubert. Very dope. We got Wolverine. We got Maverick. It's just a dope time. I love this. I love this basically black and white on this tonal paper. We got the white out. That's just great. That's just a great cover. That's done very well. All right, our flashback book could be from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. This looks like it might be from the 80s, but it's Deathstroke, the Terminator. Nope, from July 1992. Guilty. Something about these like behind bars poses. They did it with Daredevil 25. They just recently did it. Was it Batman? There was another issue where they had like the guy behind bars recently. But anyway, I love it when they do it, and it always looks cool. All right, we got one more. Ooh, our reader comic. Wow. Our reader comic for the week is Something is Killing the Children, issue number 12. That's really dope. I have the first trade of Something's Killing the Children, but I haven't read it yet. I know a lot of people have and love it. I know the first issues of this series are super ridiculously hard to get. One of my friends told me he sold issue 9 for like $150. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. But anyway, excited to have this in my mystery box. And I'm going to have to figure out where I can read the rest of the series. I'll probably get it digitally. And the premium, or the Lucky Ducky. I got a Lucky Ducky this week. This is Spawn, issue 317. We got the pencil and inks cover by Todd McFarlane. Very, very dope. I love this. I love that the big monster is kind of fading away in the shadows. And then you got Spawn and what looks like the Redeemer there in the crosshair, or yeah. Oh wait, this is I think that's Medieval Spawn, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been reading Spawn. I've been picking it up. I should be reading it. But let's just thumb through this artwork. Carlo Barberi on Spawn is just dope. Spawn always has amazing artwork. So that's a really dope Lucky Ducky. A great book with a great cover. Gotta love that. World record breaking comic. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so that's what we got in the box. Now, instead of just showing off what all I got, how about I do something different? How about I actually show you what types of things might be in your box? Well, let's switch the camera view for that. All right, so now that you've seen the great stuff that came in my box, I get to give you a preview of what might come in your boxes this week, and also tell you about that discount code I told you about. So let's go ahead and get to this list. So, you guys already know you get new releases and all sorts of stuff inside your mainstream mystery box. This week, there's a pretty big new release coming from Marvel Comics. And so, we got all the covers for Shang-Chi #1. Shang-Chi is getting another mini-series written by Jean Lin Yang. And what's really dope is this one is Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe. How's Shang-Chi going to interact with all the other Marvel characters that we know and love? So with Shang-Chi getting his new movie in the MCU and having to interact with the Avengers in the real movies, real? I don't know. We want to see how he's doing it in the comics too. So anyway, Mainstream Comics has got you covered. There are so many covers for this book that are going out. So let's just run down the list. So, we're first up, we got the Super Log variant with Shang-Chi doing his best Doctor Strange impression. He's got all his arms and legs all over the place. Love that variant cover. Next up, we've got this 3D looking variant by Jung Yun Yoon. I hope I'm saying these names correctly, but look at that cover. That's a really dope cover. I love the poses. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. Um, Next up, we've got the 1 in 25 cover by Benjamin Sue. All the knives, and she does not look phased at all by these knives coming at her. That's really dope. And finally, we've got this variant by Michael Cho. Very, very dope. Not exactly the two-tone that he was doing in the past, but it's, what, three-tones? He added that black. And I think it's a nice touch. Looks really, really dope to me. So those are all the covers going out for Shang-Chi this week. I'm really excited to read that series, but just depending, it might be your new release, it might be your premium artist cover. You never know, just depends on who exactly or which cover you get. So that's really dope. Now, another book that you might get is a premium artist cover, right? You definitely get a premium artist cover with every box. And a couple that I want to show off are these two by the legend, the hottest cover artist in comics right now, Peach Momoko. So she's got two covers coming out with Marvel Comics this week. The first is this one for Heroes Reborn #3. Heroes Reborn looks like it's a weekly mini-series, event series. Basically, it's like, what if the Avengers never happened, and instead we had the Squadron Supreme? Some people say it's like, well, what if the Marvel Avengers never happened, and instead the DC heroes ran the world? But Squadron Supreme, I mean, they kind of are like similar to the Justice League, so I can see where that's coming from. But anyway, seems to be a pretty interesting event so far, and this cover by Peach Momoko is super, super dope. What is that, Ghost Rider on the cover? I just love these watercolors and how she interprets these super action hero characters and makes them like very simplistic images, but they're striking as well. Really dope. So she's got that cover for Heroes Reborn, and she's also got a cover this week for the Mighty Valkyries #2. Once again, taking these, action heroes, people that you would normally see with all sorts of detail and so on, and making it really beautiful, soft, simple. Love her cover work, and there's a reason she's a premium artist. So you might get one of those premium artist covers in your box this week. But something even cooler that's going out in boxes, of course, few people are going to get Lucky Duckies, right? And I love getting Lucky Duckies. Sometimes it's a premium artist cover, sometimes it's a store exclusive, sometimes it's like a super limited ratio variant, and sometimes it's even a trade paperback. You guys saw a trade paperback in mine last week. Well, this week there's more trade paperbacks that might be going out as Lucky Duckies. This is We Live Volume 1. Now, We Live is one of the hottest indie titles right now. I missed the boat on this series. I knew nothing about it, so I'm really excited about it. But he's giving, our Mystery Dave has put copies, they set aside copies of that trade paperback to go in some random mystery boxes. So it might be your Lucky Ducky. Hopefully it's my Lucky Ducky, so that way I can catch up on a story. But this collects issues 1 through 5 of, like I said, one of the hottest indie titles on the streets right now. So you definitely want to place your order for a mainstream mystery box if you have not already. Besides all the prizes that you might win, super dope prizes, by the way. Besides the prizes, besides the golden duckies, there's really cool stuff that actually goes in every single box, and you definitely don't want to miss out. So if you've never placed an order with Mainstream Comics and you would like to save 20% on your first box, then just use my coupon code. It's BJKicksMay. That's good on your first order with Mainstream Comics, and I'm really excited to be able to offer it to you. But yeah, make sure you use that coupon code to save that 20%. And then I want you to show me what you got in your mystery box inside the K-Squad. K-Squad is my private group where we talk comics without hate, without nonsense. We just have a really, really good time. So you should definitely join the K-Squad if you want to talk comics with us all the time. Until the next video, though, I hope you saw something you liked. And if not, hey, that's cool. Because you can always buy what you like. Make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.